Evening everybody, happy crafting Thursday. How is everybody this evening? It is craft along. Yes, I'm a bit hyper. It's birthday month. We're celebrating 16 years of Debbie Moore Designs. If you haven't guessed it, I'm Debbie Moore. Welcome to our Craft and Share show. It is a jam-packed show. I'm so excited for today. We have got brand new products, not been seen, new dies, new card kits, new bits of everything, some promotions, some freebies, loads of freebies. Yeah, it's going to be a very hyper show. So are you up for it is the actual question. Now remember, today's show, it is craft along, which means you can craft along with me. And where's the card? Somewhere under all here. I'm going to be showing you how to create this dimension. However, you don't have to craft along with me. It is a free project doing the show that you can watch. You can actually craft along in your own time, where you can mute me and pause me and we can craft along together. Oh my goodness, there's loads of you already on. Thank you. Where do I start? So why don't I start with the like and share? It's a good one. It is birthday month. So we are giving away 2 gift vouchers on today's show, one over on YouTube and one over on Facebook. So like and share and answer this question. Are you ready for this question? Normally I give you a question to do with help with designing. This one is, what's your favorite cake? I'm actually going to have a go at making a cake in France this month for my birthday. Everybody's probably like, what, Debbie? Yes, so essentially, a lot of you know, Dave and I have moved to France. We are renovating a chateau so we can do arts and craft workshops. God willing, in August. It looks like it's on schedule. But it's birthday month. It's my birthday at the end of the month. And I thought, you know what, let's talk about cake. We all love cake. I think we all love cake. So like and share this page over on YouTube. Don't forget me to give thumbs up. They really do help everybody. You know, the world is upside down. A lot of businesses are struggling. Your continued support means the world to us, Dave, myself, and the whole team of Debbie Moore Designs. We really do appreciate it. But the likes and also the thumbs up do also help our algorithm, which means the more you do that, the more you'll get notified when we actually come on to either Facebook or YouTube. If you don't do that, you will miss out. I know some people are saying, well, they're missing out on videos that we popped up or any kind of offers or promotions. This is why I always encourage you to click on those thumbs up, okay, and also click the subscribe over on YouTube and on Facebook. The same thing, everybody. Facebook is changing. A lot of you know they're already not keeping videos, and so you cannot watch videos all the time after 30 days. So give me those likes up, okay, give me thumbs up, or you give me a heart, whatever you want, and don't forget to click on the follow button. A lot of you still are only liking the page, you're not actually following. So sometimes you might miss out. It is gone crazy, my goodness me. I've just been talking and 27 messages, 28, 29, 30 have just popped up on Facebook. It's going to be a very busy show. Okay, breathe. Dave's just going like this. Debbie, breathe. Yes, I'm very hyper. I love cake. Do you all like cake? Let's have a look who has joined us. Angelique says, hi, Debbie. Hi, everybody. Debbie, what's your spring cleaning earlier? Wow, you are amazing, as is Dave and Bella. Oh, Angelique, thank you. It is really, I can't grasp the word. It's not just frustrating, there's something else. I just want to do so much, but I can't fit it in the day. And also, I've not been very well yesterday. I don't know if I've ever told, I'm sure I have, but a lot of you know I used to be paralysed, and I have sometimes struggle when I overdo it. You know, I couldn't walk for 2 years, and it happened, when did it happen? In 2007, I had an accident, and I ended up prolapsing some discs onto my spinal cord, and it's a very long story. I'm fine now, I just have to be very careful. But yesterday I couldn't walk properly because I think the day before, no, on Monday, bank holiday, we decided to do some more work in the garden, and I kind of might have overdone it. So I sometimes have up days and down days. Today is an up day. My leg doesn't hurt as much, but yesterday it was in pain. So thank you for that. But I get frustrated because the garden is going crazy. We've just looked out the window, I'm no kidding, on the front, because obviously we have just over, I think, an acre or so. And on the front section, the grass is up here. I am not kidding. I'm going to take a picture and show you tomorrow. And it looks like a wild meadow, and this is the front because we've been busy with the back. So yeah, everybody, it's a bit crazy. Right, okay, where am I? I've got Nikki, I've got Phil just joined us, I've got Pat, also on YouTube. Thank you, everybody. I have got Janet. Pat says, oh, where are you? Oh, you're talking about printers. Okay. Phil, I'm sure you'll sort Pat out with the printer. Julie says, hi Debbie Dave, your team in Darlington, and of course Debbie Moore Designs Crafting Family. I'm here and for the first time have a cup of coffee. Hopefully I won't get distracted. Well, I'm in a hyper mood tonight, Julie. I'm glad you've joined us. Hi Sharon, thank you for joining us. And I have also got, oh, Julie's loving my top, cold shoulder, blue, my favourite type of top. Yes. I'm into blue at the moment. I think it's the Chateau. I still love pink, by the way. You will notice with what's coming up. I have got Inata Hands. Right, you need to tell me what your first name is. You put your like key lime anything. Oh, and somebody is sending me hearts. Thank you, everybody. I've got Christine just joined us, and I've got Lena says, hi Debbie and Dave and everybody. You look so pretty today, Debbie. And always. It's because I had more than 7 hours sleep. That's probably what it is, Lena. Sleep is the key. All those years my mum used to tell me off for going to bed too late, and I used to say, oh no, when I get an adult I'm going to stop as late as I am. I want to. And you do when you go to 20s and 30s, and then you realise the importance of sleep. Lena has put, I love coffee cake, walnut cake and lemon drizzle are the best. I need to learn. I really do need to learn how to bake. Christine says, hi Debbie, my first live, looking forward to it. Christine, thank you for joining us. You have picked a very crazy night. I will tell you or warn you that I'm a bit hyper tonight, but then I'm sure the rest of the gang will tell you I'm probably always the same. But welcome to my crafting community. You're going to have lots of fun. I have, oh, Valerie, it's in it hands, it is confirmed to be Valerie. Thank you for confirming that. There is so many of you on tonight. I am going to, oh my goodness. There's a lot of you who've already said hello to me on on Facebook. And it's somebody's birthday. Is it Margaret's? Saying happy, she says, good evening Debbie and crafters, hope you're all well. My 83rd birthday today, had a quiet day. Margaret, I won't let you have a quiet evening. Happy birthday. Okay, congratulations. 83 young, my goodness. Cheers. I should have a celebrated drink. It's Margaret's birthday, Dave, and Dave's brought me a coffee, but it's still nice. Cheers and happy birthday, Margaret. Oh, there you go. Cheers, Margaret. Okay, let me put that down there. Where was I? My goodness me. So there's loads of you that I've missed, so you're going to have to say hello again. I have got Kaz, I've got Iris, another Margaret, I've got Carol. I have got Kim. Marilyn says, wow, Debbie, you look amazing. Red lipstick. I was just actually thinking about this today. A lot of you met one of my friends called Solly Joe from Woodgie Bend. She bought me some red lipstick for a Christmas present. And I have to be honest, she said, Debbie, you better wear it, otherwise you're in trouble. So I have tried to make sure I'm wearing it. But every time I wear it, everybody says, Debbie, you look really good. So I'm actually saying it's the red lipstick, Marilyn. Go and get yourself some red lipstick. I have got Vivette just joined us. I've got Rita. I've got Estelle. I have also got Janet, Penny, Lucille from Paris saying, hello everybody, bonjour à tout le monde. Bonjour, Lucille, ça va? And everybody's loving my top, thank you. Kim, I wish it was a dress. Actually, talking about dresses, is anybody on here a dressmaker? Or have ever made your own clothes? Because you need to private message me. Because I destroyed one of my favourite tops and I was wondering if I could unpick it and use it as a template and make it again with some other fabric. Because I'm thinking, well, for card making, you would have a template, then you just repeat the template. I wonder if it works the same with clothes. Because as you all know, I'm getting into fabric, so it's all these things pop into my head all the time. I have got Anne just joined us, Heber. And yes, he has reminded us today is the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. Sadly, so many people died for our freedom, and I will also be thankful for them. And without their sacrifice, I hate to think what things would be like. So true, Heber. So thank you to all our fallen heroes and our troops who continue to keep us safe. That is so true. My grandfather was in the war, and I have to be honest, he wouldn't talk about it. He just said it was hard. And that's all he ever said about it. So I can imagine that he just didn't want to talk about it. But we're all grateful for everybody who took part. And, you know, celebrating it is so important. Okay, where are we? We have got, okay, I have got Anne, I've got Penny, I've got Zoe. Oh, Zoe is like in red velvet cake. Another person, Shazda likes lemon drizzle cake. I think maybe this should have been, this is the wrong question because I'm getting very hungry. Sorry, I'm distracted because Estelle says, red lipstick wakes up the face. Yes, Debbie, I'm a seamstress. PM me, 49 years ago today, I graduated from college. Oh, you know, Dave's like rolling his eyes thinking, Debbie, as if you're going to have time to do that as well, but I will try and make time. So watch this space, everybody. Julie says, if you can design all the things you do, baking a cake, yes, you can use it as a template. I've done it many times. Wow, loads of messages coming through. I'm trying to keep up. You guys are making me jump from one to another. I have got another Margaret just joined us. I've got Marsha from Arizona. Oh, she loves German chocolate cake. And Jennifer says, I love Yorkshire Parkin. Ginger cake, very yummy. It is all making me yummy. Not yummy, hungry. Thank you. I've got Janet, also joined us from North Carolina. I've got Belinda. I have got Valerie. I've got Anne. And I've got Anna, bless you, thank you. She's put like and share almost any cake, just love it. And thank you ever so much for the stars. They really do help, everybody, thank you. I've got Tina, I've got Harry, I've got Anita, I've got Stephen. Oh, Pauline says pecan roulade meringue. Well, that sounds interesting, but meringue sounds complicated though, Pauline. I'll have to put that further down on my list. Sharon says, Debbie, you need a twin to share your workload and creativity. Yes, that sounds about right. Anita's put, Debbie, yes. Oh, hi, Edith. She said, Debbie, yes, you can unpick and use for a template, but you must remember to mark all the darts and box pleating. Edith, I have to admit, I haven't got a clue what you're on about, but I will remember that. Well, and Angelique's put, Debbie, yes, you're correct. Unpick and use as a template. I only sew with patterns, usually a tissue-like paper, although my mum uses newsprint paper and make her own patterns. Well, do you know what? In the chateau here, if anybody's watched the latest video of me spring cleaning, not just outside with Dave and Bella, but also spring cleaning in and discovering all the stuff I found in one of the armoires, okay? I'm thinking of having a go. Okay, Jane says, just finished doing our shop with the window with Debbie Moore cards. Oh, Jane, you need to send me a picture. That sounds amazing. I've got Terry just joined us. And she's put, hi, Debbie and Deb, a hot day in Christmas Valley. I hope all is good. Yes. It looks like everybody's crazy on the phone. On the live, give me lots of messages. And I really do appreciate everybody. I've got Chris just joining, says, hi, Debbie and Deb, everybody. I hope everybody is good today. My favourite cakes are lemon meringue, pie and carrot cake. Do you know what? My mum used to love carrot cake. There's so many I need to do. It is a bit crazy. Zoe says, Debbie, whatever I order, can I order to Monday's invoice, please? Yes, you can. No problem. Okay, I have got Janet joined us, Sarah. I have got Sam saying hi, one and all. Hope everybody's doing well. That's a tough one, as I like so many, but I think it's coffee and walnut cake. Oh, and Margaret likes cheesecake. I have made cheesecake. I'm trying to remember the last time I made cheesecake. Dave, when was the last time I made cheesecake? I think it's at Christmas, when we've last time had a Christmas with Mum. Yeah. That was the last time I made cheesecake. I am slowly getting back into my Christmas traditions. A lot of you know that, we lost my mum, I lost my grandfather, which is like my dad, and then Dave lost his dad. So we didn't really want to celebrate Christmas. And so the Christmas just gone was the first Christmas, which was the Christmas in the chateau, which was so special, that we've started to bring out the traditions and do things. And I'm starting to, I suppose, not learn to cook, but try to cook. Now I just need a kitchen. My kitchen that I have, to be fair, is a little bit bigger than the last kitchen I had, but I should put a picture on. I don't have a proper oven at the moment. Okay. Oh, Vivette says, hi, Debbie, if you're new to baking, do a basic muffin recipe and add different flavors to it. I might just have to do that. Okay, where am I? Let's go very quickly through these. I have got Carol Tracy. I have also got Mary joined us. Mary, I just have to say, your puppy's gorgeous. You sent a picture. How adorable. I've forgotten the name of your puppy. The reason why I'm just going all soppy over Mary's puppy is Dave and I have been talking whether we should get a puppy first or a kitten first, and we don't know. I think we should get both, but then we can't get both at the moment. So at the moment, the kitten's winning, but your puppy, Mary, is so adorable. What is he or she called? I can't remember, sorry. Jacqueline and Kath, thank you for joining us, and Rebecca. My goodness, there's loads of you on tonight. I've got Helen. And she says, Helen says, Christmas cake is my favourite. Not only does it taste wonderful, it means that it's Christmas. Praying for complete healing to you all. Thank you, Helen. Yes. Now, I have never made Christmas cake. It is on my list. I have a very long list of things I'd like to try and do. I'll get there. I have got Maureen she's put, well done, Dave. The grass looks amazing. Yes, Maureen, but we've just noticed the grass at the front. It looks like a wild meadow. The problem is sometimes, because we don't, well, to be fair, we don't go to the hall of the grounds every day. It can be some time before we go to a certain area and we think, oh my goodness, and we discover things and we discover new things, like we're growing, I'm getting into gardening and things like that. So it is an adventure at the moment, everybody, but we're getting there. Hi Gaynor, thank you for joining us. She says, hi Debbie and Dave, it's the first time I've been able to join you for a week or two. Really looking forward to the show. Well, you picked a really good show. We are going to do a craft along in the show, but don't forget to like and share the page and give me thumbs up, everybody. I really do appreciate it. We will be picking 2 winners tonight for our gift voucher, and we used to give prizes away, but then we decided this way you get to choose what you want as your prize. I have got Jackie just joined us. I've got Carolyn, Cynthia, Jennifer, who says, I've been reminded of Christmas cake then. There is simnel cake at Easter. I have to admit, I don't know what that is. I don't even know if I've actually ever had it. I've got Marianne just joined us. She likes Christmas cake and angel cake as well. Oh, Jen, thank you for the stars. And Mary as well. I really do appreciate it. Then I have Lucille has put, Lucille, I don't even know if I can pronounce that. Pithier fondant, a local patisserie of the small town of, I can't pronounce this, Pifera. I might have to ask Dave to it, where my father is native. The recipe is made of almond powder, egg, butter, sugar with ice and topping. This is just fabulous. Lucille, that sounds amazing. I absolutely love almonds. I love, what's it called? Those little marzipan fruits. I love anything marzipans, and I love marzipan or almond croissants. They are delicious. Okay, I have got, oh, Jacqueline's put, I love a variety of cakes but can't eat them. Oh, bless you. But at least you like cakes. I've got Carolyn, I've got Mare just joined us, I've got Teresa. She says carrot cake as I don't have chocolate anymore. But there's loads of other flavours. You don't have to have chocolate. Where am I with everything? I have got Marilyn. Mary says, Debbie, I'll have to send you a rich chocolate cake recipe and also an easy fruit cake, please. Recipe. I said please before I finished reading that. Please, Mary, or anybody else, send me recipes to try. You guys are my crafting family. Do you know what I mean? It's then I know. People say, oh, go on Google and Google it. Have you noticed, you know, what was I trying to do the other day? I was trying to get recipes for the soup maker last month. Hundreds have come up, and then you don't know which one's the best. So I like to get recipes from people who have tried them. So I really do appreciate it. Anybody wants to send me anything, I should do. That's what I could do. I could do a cookbook or a recipe book of lovely recipes you guys send me. That'll be good. That'll be a lovely birthday present. So that's great. Oh, and what Lena's put, do you like a Battenberg cake, Debbie, that has marzipan? Lena, it's one of my absolute favourites. And if you don't know what it is, it's the squares that has marzipan around the outside. As a child, I would eat the marzipan round the actual square, and then I'd eat the individual ones. I don't know if anybody's done that. Yeah, it is a bit crazy. Hi, Robin. She says, hi all. I can't believe I've caught you live again. My lucky day. Robin, you have caught not only a live show, but it's a craft along. I think Dave has pinned the links for the download papers that you download for free to make this gorgeous project. Okay, there we go. It should be on the top of YouTube, and also it is on the Facebook. Whoever sent me loads of little symbols on YouTube, thank you. I love that. Okay. Right, very quickly, because we need to crack on. I've got Leslie. I have got, where are we? I've got Heather. I have also got a message, you're making me hungry. I'm making you hungry. You all guys are making me hungry. And I don't think we have any cake in. I was trying to be good, but tomorrow we are doing a full shop. We're not going to be good. Okay, where am I? I have got... Anita's put the same as Edith. She says, yes, of course you can actually use it as a template. You just need to make sure you include seams. Otherwise, it could turn out too small. Yeah, I'm going to make it bigger. I need it bigger for me. And Jen has said the same thing. Okay, everybody. I am going to... Oh, I have got... Gaynor says, Debbie, I've unpicked a dress, etc. and used it as a pattern many times in my sewing life. Oh... Maybe I should have a live where you can all share, makes a chance for you guys to help me. That's a good little live, isn't it? You guys can help me, and we can do a live where I'm trying to actually make something live with your advice. That'd be so fun, wouldn't it? Okay. And Chris has put, don't forget to make a note where the darts go to give bust shape. Wow, seriously, it is... I don't even know where to start when it comes to actually sewing, so I'll be jotting all these comments down, so I do appreciate it. I've got Jeanette just joined us from DM Delights. She says she loves lemon drizzle cake, my favourite, and whoop whoop, I'm getting steroid injections in my back in the next few weeks. Been to see a consultant today. Oh, bless you. You need to take it easy, Jeanette, okay? But congratulations on getting that sorted. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining us. And Kim has put, this has really wanted me to want some cake. Unfortunately, I haven't got any in at the moment. No, and do you know what, everybody? In the UK, not in UK, in France, it is bank holiday. So there's no shops open, so I can't even say to Dave, go and get some. Okay, everybody, I can see that there's loads of messages coming through. I'm making lots of you hungry, so we're going to I'm not going to read any more cake, I'm just going to say hello to people. I've got Wendy, I have got Carmen, says, good evening, Debbie, Dave, and Big Crafting Family. I don't know if you have seen, we have a new Pope who is American. Regards from Carmen, who is sick with a cold. Oh, bless you, and you're in Malta. Yes, I did see that a new pope had been picked, Carmen. Congratulations on that. Cara says, hi, good evening. Watching on TV and commenting on Facebook. My favourite cake is lemon drizzle. Victorian cake with fresh cream and raspberry jam. Right, that is the last one I am going to read with regard to cake, because now, Carol, you have made me really hungry. And Julie's put she's trying to make a Victoria sandwich with cream in the middle. But make sure you grease and line your tins. Right, we're moving on. Kath, oh, you haven't got the forever code for that. I will make sure you get that tomorrow. Let me get my notebook out and get a page. There we go. Need to make sure I put the right date on. So, Kath, I'll get that sent to you tomorrow. Okay, where are we? Hi, Lois. Hi, Alison. Thank you for joining us. I've got Estelle. Are you on YouTube and Facebook? That is so confusing. I have got Janine just joined us, and I have got Claire. Wow, Patricia, she's put it. Oh, I'm going to have to read yours, aren't I? I've just said I wasn't going to read anymore, but she's put, I've never heard of this one. My favourite is a Bailey's cheesecake. Now you definitely need to send me that recipe. And Terry, you need to send me yours as well. So, who haven't I said hello to? As Betty, Penny says, hi Debbie, did you get my message about the download on the 4th of April? No. Penny, I write it down. You might need to have you already private messaged me? Let me know if you have. 4th of April, I'll have a look at that. I've got Franca joined us. I've got Pearl, Lorraine, Zoe. I have also got, Lucille says, it's pronounced PTV. Oh, that's easier. I think, hopefully, or PTV. I don't know which way is correct, okay? Where am I? I've got Sam, Shadia, and I think I might be saying hello to everybody. I have got Julie, 2 Julies, another Lorraine just joined us. Betty, bless you, said, had a scary afternoon today. My dog got stung by a bee. He had a bad reaction, swollen tongue, and had to rush him to the vet. Been treated and now resting. Oh, I'm so glad. I bet that was very scary. Okay, and Sarah. I think I've said hello to everybody. I'm exhausted. You are. It's amazing. You talk about cake and everybody goes crazy. That will teach me for asking what your favourite cake is for the like and share. Lucille says, the second way you said it better. Is brilliant. Thank you. I am getting there with the French. Dave and I have to learn, well, not have to, we want to anyway, but part of our visa is that we get to a certain level in French. And I never did French before I came to France because I had to learn to speak English, and Spanish is my first language. I am not Spanish, and I know I look Spanish, but I am not. I was born in Darlington in the northeast of England, but I was brought up in Spain until I was 10. So that's where there is a little bit of confusion, and that is why sometimes some words I can't read or pronounce them correctly in English, never mind French. So thank you for your help, Lucille. I really do appreciate it. Okay. I've got a message. Can I be cheeky and ask you for a recipe of how to make one in a slow cooker, please? Who's asking that? Heather says you can make a cake in a slow cooker, and Mary says, can I be cheeky? Heather, I'm being cheeky. Please send me the recipe. I didn't know you can make cake in a slow cooker. I wonder what flavour cake. I might make one this weekend. Right, enough of cake. We're moving on. Edith says, as I answer your questions, I forgot to say hi to you and Dave and all the other crafters. Edith, it is fine. Okay. And Chris says, the best things in life are 3 C's: cake, chocolate, and crafting. That's true. Okay. But I'll be honest with you, since I gave up chocolate for Lent, I'm not eating as much now. However, I did admit that last week, or even this week, I had a lot of chocolate to catch up with. But you know, that is I should put that on a topper, shouldn't I, Chris? Okay, everybody. So tonight's show, it is all about a craft along. It's our birthday month. So it's a birthday celebration. There is new items. Remember, I don't know if you remember what I said, that we're celebrating 16 years. There is 16, a minimum of 16 new product ranges coming out this month. That is the most products we have brought to you. And this is not other people's products, it's Debbie Moore Designs products, okay? So they're all coming out this month. And we have some new ones on tonight, which is so exciting. So don't forget that is what's... So tonight's show is, although it's an interactive, I've been chatting away with people on YouTube and Facebook. It is also a buying show if you want to buy, but you don't have to. Just enjoy the crafting community. Enjoy the actual craft along that we're going to do together. But if you do want to buy anything, for example, the first item that we have, because it's gone limited, and it's on here, and some people might not have it. So you see all these little corners? These are a mini match it rose. So the first item that we have on tonight's show, it is FB3651, and it's a mini match it rose die set with Forever Code. Normally $9.99. We'll go into it in more detail when we come to the actual start of the show. I'm just explaining how the process works for anybody that is new to my crafting family. So if you want to order that, all you'd need to do is pop it into the comments, FB3651. And essentially what you would do is that will be allocated to you. So tomorrow when I actually do the invoicing, we'll send you an email invoice, and you will see with a payment link, you'll be able to click on it and you can pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal. So you'll be able to see what you've ordered, but it doesn't actually belong to you until you pay for the invoice. And that's something that you have to remember, unless you contact the office and say, can you put it to one side? And then we will. But every time something's invoiced, it doesn't belong to you until you pay for it. So just making that clear, because we have quite a few new items on today, and some of them is set stock. So although you can pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal, you can also contact the office on 07553 457 168. You can send us an email at info@debbiemoredesigns.com, or you can private messages at Debbie Moore Designs. Now, where we are, so that's all our T's and C's and housekeeping on how the system works. And I can see people are already ordering it. That's no problem. Stephen and Wendy, thank you for your orders. The one things I will have to just clarify a couple of things. Unless you've just placed orders this last few days, we are up to date with the orders, okay? So if you're missing anything, please wait until Monday, just in case post is a bit slow, because obviously it was Easter Monday in the UK, and it can actually take a bit longer than normal, so bear that in mind. And then if you still haven't got it, please contact us on Monday and we'll chase it up. But everything is up to date. Zoe and Jessica have done an amazing job playing catch up. Do you know what they said to me today? They said, I'm so glad we're back to normal next week. And I was like, what do you mean? She said, the last few weeks have been a nightmare because of bank holidays. Not only has it affected not doing a full working week, okay, but also it's affected the post. So I was like, wow, so you were complaining because you got a holiday? And they're like, yes, it really messed up the structure and the routine. So they're an amazing team, and we all appreciate also you wonderful patience out there, because some other things have taken a bit longer than anticipated due to some stock coming in from suppliers. But we're all there and getting sorted out. Okay, I've got Edgy just joined, says hi Debbie and Dave and all. Debbie, you look so pretty tonight. That colour suits you. Thanks so much for the craft along downloads. You are very welcome. So make sure, Dave, is it pinned at the bottom on Facebook? Because I can't see it. It must be pinned on Facebook, so hopefully you all can see it, because I can't at the moment. And on YouTube, it's in the feed, everybody. Phil's put, it's bad enough international languages, but domestic can be just as confusing when local slang enters the conversation. Yes, I can definitely agree with that. Do you know that when I first met Dave, it was at when I was 18, and we were at a church youth group, and there was a snowball fight, okay? And, but one of the things he said to me was, I'm only joshing. And I was like, what does jousting got to do with anything? But in the Darlington area, joshing means joking. But I did not know that, so I know exactly what you mean by that. Hi, Kath, you've just joined us, just in time. And we're going to get started. Heber's put, sadly, there's another bank holiday in the UK at the end of May. I know, Heber, but that's a few weeks down the route. Right, let's get started because I have so much to show you and share in tonight's show, everybody. Remember, this is your time as well, so if you have any questions or queries, I will try and multitask. I have got YouTube over here, I've got a laptop here, I have a Facebook tablet here, and then I have cards and stuff everywhere. So we're going to get started. Okay, so first item, we'll put the picture up. It is FB3651. I can see a few of you have already ordered it, so it might be about to sell out. But essentially, this, I put it on because this is our mini Match It Rose die set. This is the die, I think this might have been one of the first minis we ever did. Beautiful. You get the little die set, and then you also get all those sheets. You've got 20 different colour of roses, but they come with a forever code. You'll never run out. Okay, so normally $9.99, $5.99 is a really good price. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for joining us. And Kath, this is, if I can show you, I think we need a top camera on. That's not coming up very well. So these, that's better. Look at that, everybody. So these are, look how 3D that's turned out. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So essentially, everybody, if you want those, that is what we've used on the card. Because obviously, this is the craft along that we're going to be doing in tonight's show. I'm going to be showing you how to do the shape. Okay, it goes completely flat. And, okay, it is so easy to do. So essentially, you should have got, we'll do this later on in the shape, but if you want these little flowers, these are a die cut. Normally $9.99, it is only $5.99, and I can see that I think we might be selling out. Okay, let's move on to the next item. Thanks, Mary, they are beautiful. Okay, FB3651. So I've put this on here, okay, because I thought it's quite new that it works with it, okay. FB3652, it is our mini Match It everyday foliage. I love the everyday foliage, but this is the mini. So essentially, this, I put it on because it goes with the things that we have, and I think I put it on there, some of the mini, you can see some of it in there. So you've got the little mini ones, and if we had it when I did when this was done, it would have made it even more 3D. So I've taken a little bit of discount off it. We do have stock, but I don't know how long it'll be in, how long it'll stay in. So if you haven't got this, add this to your wish list, everybody. It really is a good one to have. FB3652. Now remember, these minis are not guaranteed to stay in, especially the previous one. The rose one will sell out very quickly. I mean, these prices are just amazing. Kazza says, I've been using my mini roses today to make a thank you card for when I have my hysterectomy next week. Oh, bless you. You take care, Kazza. She says, they are gorgeous. And Maureen says, I have these roses, they're gorgeous. And Kim says, I use these a lot. Beautiful colours, yes. Lorraine says, Debbie, sorry, I can't see the download link for tonight on the web page when I click on the link. Dave, can you put it on again, please? Nobody can see it. So don't worry, Lorraine, Dave is going to put it on the bottom. I presume you guys over in YouTube can see it okay. Okay, so this is F3652. Look what you're going to get, okay? You're going to get the dies. Now, you may have noticed you've got more on the foliage than normal. You've got, let's have a look. Even though it's one die piece, I don't know if we can zoom in at that. Lorraine, Dave has actually put the link on, and it looks like it's been pinned at the bottom as well. So hopefully you and anybody else that wants to download them, you can. So, look at that. So, who can count them? Somebody count them for me. you get all those dies and all those sheets. But also the other thing to remember with this, you can actually die cut on white or cream cards. You can even use your blending inks to actually get a different feel to it. They really are fun for them. Lorraine's put, thank you, got it, thanks, brilliant. Hi Nicola, thank you for joining. Oh, she says, hello, sorry I'm late, just had dinner, been playing with a new magazine kit to get today. It is a lovely magazine, that last one. I think it's now gone limited, that last one, so glad. And Chris has confirmed there is 16 little mini dies, but luckily you only have to have one. You don't have to pick them up individually. There are, and thanks Mare as well, it's one piece, okay? Everybody's counting them for me. Thank you, we'll zoom back out again. You guys are brilliant assistants. FB3652. Right, I need a drum roll. The next item, the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think its next 6 items are all brand new, so we need a drum roll. That was a very good drum roll. We'll put the front camera on and right guys, so excited with these products that I'm going to show you. So one of the things I always do is I always get messages about asking other types of kits. Can we do different smaller kits? Can we also do things like decoupage? And this shows all about dimension. So we have put together some kits for you. And we've given them on special prices as well. Now remember, I always try to listen. It may take a year for ideas. If anybody has any ideas or wants me to have a look at something different, please put it on. Alison says, do the craft sheets come with the dies or is it the download, please? No, Alison, sorry. I know it's because it was a really good price. Before I move on, the foliage and also the rose, you get the die. I have one behind me. This is a poppy one. Okay, so you will get a die. Obviously, the one on the screen is the one you get. You won't get this particular one, but they'll come like this. That one's a few more, and then you get the sheets. I know they're very silly prices, but it's birthday month and I'm spoiling you. So, yes, the answer is you do get the dies and the sheets for that $6.99 price, and you get a forever coat. So it means you'll never run out. Hopefully that makes sense. Hubert says, has Dave got his drum set up as then he can give us a real drum performance? He has, but he's in the attic at the moment. Watch this space. Eventually, when things get a little bit more sorted. So hopefully, Alison, I've answered the question. We are now moving on. I have got Donna just joined us from Texas. She says, hello, late from Rockport in Texas. You're just in time. Don't forget, this is a craft along and you can join along for free. There is a link, Donna, and I don't know if I said hello to Jane. There's a couple of Janes on. Also, there's some links on YouTube and Facebook. And don't forget to download them. They're for free. Right, next new item, FB3653. There is nothing in the coffee, Phil Alvivet, before you say. I'm just in a very hyper mood. Do you know, I think life is a blessing and you should just grab it. Even when you have a bad day, you make it a good day. So that's my decision. That's exactly why I am as I am. FB3653, a decoupage fun card making kit. So I did listen to you all. A lot of people were asking for more decoupage, but also printed kits and downloads. So this is brand new, never been seen before. It's Decoupage Fun Card Making Kit. Look at the picture. So we have made them with roses. Beautiful, 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 everybody. If we zoom in a little bit, every sheet is different, okay? But what we've done is we brought this range of sentiment toppers out, I think at the beginning of the year with the Magnolia Dreams, or back end of last year, where you choose what sentiment you want to put in. So you get choices, but look at the colours, everybody. I do like the peach, isn't it? So you've got some that have quotes in and some that don't, some that you can put in and change it. It's all decoupage, but look at the prices. If you want the printed kit, so it comes pre-printed for you on 250 GSM with a forever code, everybody. It's $8.99. So you're going to get all those sheets for $8.99. But best of all, if you just want the download, everybody, look at that price, $5.99 for all that. Message from Helen. Just want to say, if people have missed out on the mini roses, they can buy the mini gardenias instead. Think they are the most similar to the rose, and they're on the website. Thank you, Helen. Actually, it just reminds me. Let me put the front camera on. You guys are great tonight. All the products that are on, that I'm talking about tonight, all the products are in. There's a section called This Week's Products, and they're all in that, okay? You can go to the front of the website on Debbie Moore Designs, go to the bottom, it says This Week's Products, and all, if you look for the codes, they're all there. Patricia says, I will pay for the orders I place on the 15th, no problem. So as you can see, they are the two codes that we have. If you want FB3653, physical kit. If you want the download, $5.99. Let's put that picture up. They are beautiful. And they're just gorgeous. It is one of the nicest roses that I've seen in a long time. Because you've got the 3D, you've got them in different sizes. We'll of course put butterflies on here. So remember, I have listened to a lot of you wanting more printed kits. Here's a decoupage kit. I haven't given you paper, I've given you a good price, because you get all this, but then you get to print it again and again. And if you have any of my nesting dies, you have then got the nesting dies for the shapes if you want to do that. So you get to choose FB3653. It is for the physical kit, and it's only $8.99. But if you want the download, there's loads of you who love downloads. It is only $5.99, everybody. And look at all the sentiments on here. You know we jam pack it all. You've got ribbon strips. I can't even speak there. Ribbon strips on there. You have got sentiments on there. You've got also accent sentiments and the butterflies, and then you've even got the sentiment toppers where you swap over. Now you can see that you've got heartfelt quotes on there, you've got inspirational quotes on there, you've even got just because quotes on there. It is a beautiful collection, and I can see it is going crazy. Yes, Kim, you can change it, no problem. So this is our brand new, our first one, Decoupage Fun card making kit, the floral range. However, there is more, always with Debbie Moore Designs. Penny says they're beautiful, but I love your grandfather's rose. Yes, definitely. So that is the Chateau Rose collection, Penny. It is a beautiful range. I have got more messages coming through. Thank you, Donna. They are beautiful. And James put thank you for our fallen heroes. Definitely. I have got any queries, just please put them on. We're going to move on to the next one, which is FB3654. Had a mind blank then. So where that was floral, this is still Decoupage Fun, but it's gnomes, okay? And it's more of a cute range. Thank you, Sharon. It is gorgeous. Margaret's put physical kit, sorry for not. Margaret, it's okay. You would get the physical kit unless you put a D next to it, and you didn't put a D next to it, so don't worry about it. You're getting a physical kit. So the next item that we have is a Decoupage Fun card making kit, and it is all about our gnomes. They're very jolly and they make you smile. And so we have given you a set of 12 different, look at this, 12 different Decoupage Fun, jam-packed again. You even got the cute dog with a hat on, and if we scroll down you will find that you've got beehives on there, you've got presents, you've got layers on there. Really jam-packed. So it's the physical kit, so you can see that you've got all different ones. If you like gnomes, go for this. $8.99 for the physical kit, everybody. And it comes with a forever code. You are never going to run out, okay? Because once you've actually use them up, you can reprint them. But if you actually look at them, look how many layers you've got. It is full on, jam-packed. You probably couldn't squeeze anything else in. So you've got different varieties, different color tones on there for you to use. And it will work with any of your basic crafty stash. So you have got FB3654. It is the gorgeous Decoupage Fun Gnomes card making kit with a forever code for only $8.99. So that's FB3654. Oh, Heather says, well, that wasn't good. Totally lost internet. Oh, Heather, but you're back now. And Mary, hi, thank you for joining us. She says, happy birthday, Margaret. So this is FB3654. You have got cute and jolly gnomes. So the other kit was floral. This is cute. And if you want the download, everybody, look at the download price. It is only $5.99, and that is FB3654D. Okay, I nearly choked on my coffee there. Hi Sylvia, thank you for joining us. She says, hi Debbie, as a hobby I make cards just for friends and family. I would like to purchase smaller kits as I get left with a lot of the bigger kits. There you go. So we now have smaller kits. You can do that. And we have a smaller section which we'll talk about. Actually, I've got some things that I need to talk to you about later on in the show. Kathy says that is a great kit to have in the stash. So useful. Yes, that's the beauty about it. Amanda says, hi guys. Sorry I'm late. Hi Amanda. You might have to watch some of the previous on catch up. Okay, so that is FB3654. Now, one of the other things people have been asking me is for some more corner cards. So I've done you a corner card kit, FB3655. It is gnomes again, okay, because I thought we'll start with that one before I get any more. And this is FB3655. It's the corner card kit, Gnome-tastic fun. Honestly, look, you're going to get all this, okay? So we zoom out a little bit because there's another section missing. So you are getting a total of all these sheets, 12 sheets, and you're going to be able to make, have we got the second picture for this? Vivette says, Debbie, one of the recent questions you asked us, which was our favourite product you do, I changed my mind, but decided my favourite is the one I am currently using. That is fine, Vivette. So, look at this cute, adorable card. If you haven't done a corner card before, this is what you end up with, okay? It is so fun. It is literally, goes completely flat into an envelope or into an envelope box, whichever one you create, okay? So you get all the sheets for $8.99. Or if you want the download, it's $5.99, everybody. That's FB3655. And you'll be able to create different ones like this, okay? And you can add characters. And the thing about it is, this is taking it to the next level, isn't it? So you are creating these gorgeous scenes. That's what corner cards are. But I have, you can actually don't have to stick them, so they could actually be movable. So if anybody has granddaughters or grandsons that love creating and having fun, you can do a corner card for them just to play. Okay, I've got message. I will have to watch someone catch up. My computer went down. Take and get it. What? Oh, something's wrong with your computer, Mary. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully it'll get sorted out. So this is, I'm just laughing at what Phil's put. Phil has put on YouTube, the beehive that is Debbie Moore Designs. You get a buzz watching, but it's Sting, the bank account. Even Dave was laughing at that, Phil. Okay, and everybody's saying that is funny. Amanda says, I found my first paper I need more of in a magazine. Well, you need to send me a picture, Amanda, and let me know which one it is, and I can let you know what collection it's from. Anna says, my first corner card was a gnome card and loved it. Well, you're going to love this card kit. Let's put the picture back on. This is a brand new kit. We have never done this before, but we got requested so many times for a corner card physical kit. So you can see it there, everybody. There are different ones, okay? That creates 3D effects. You're going to get all those sheets, and you'll be able to create corner cards with them. And the beauty about it is once you get the idea, you can create them in different sizes as well. Okay, depending on the size of the printer, you can go bigger, but obviously if you stick to the A4 size, you can even go smaller. If you get FB3655, you're going to get all those sheets as a physical with a forever code. But then if you just want it as a download, it is only $5.99. and you're going to have lots of fun with that. FB3655 of if you want the physical, or if you want the download, just put a D on the end and it'll be allocated to you. And I can see loads of you are ordering it. Thank you everybody for your orders. Now, I know people are going to get excited for the next few items because we are getting new matchets in. So these are so fun and they will sell out. So I've got them on special prices only for a few weeks, and then I'll go back up, everybody. FB3656 is our first one. And yes, it is cats. We have got our first ever matchet cat. We have got 2 lots, okay? And here we go, everybody. It is the first one. Look at the price, $9.99. First come, first serve with this, everybody. And this is, we called it sitting cat because, as you can see, we will bring up the second picture. You have got on here a fun range here. Heba says, Debbie, when is your actual birthday so I can send you a card once I've made it, as I'll send it to your UK Debbie Moore Designs address. Thank you, Heba. My birthday is actually the end of May. It's on the 30th. And yeah, the girls collect everything and send everything over. But that would be lovely. And thank you. I would really appreciate that. This is our brand new Matchet Sitting Cat die set and Forever Code, everybody. So you will get toppers in here. With the Forever Code, you'll get scenes. You will also get the characters. Well, you got the actual elements in different colorways as well. FB3656, the brand new Matchet Sitting Cat die set and Forever Code, which is due in at the back end of this month. I can see loads of you are ordering it. Oh, Jill, bless you. She says, evening, Debbie, Deb and all. I was in hospital yesterday having a knee replacement, in quite a lot of pain and sleepy, so I'm going to watch the show on catch up, hopefully tomorrow. Sending you kiss and loves for your speedy recovery, and thank you for popping in to say hi, Jill. You take care of yourself. Okay, where am I? I have got, Alison says, my youngest daughter's birthday is the 29th of May. Well, Alison, you're not going to forget mine, is it? Mine's the next day, the 30th. But I'm so bad, I celebrate it for a whole week. Well, actually, I'm celebrating a whole month. Because it's Debbie Moore Design's birthday, and I didn't just pick it because it's my birthday. We actually picked up the keys middle of, I think it was like the middle of the month. We got to go in before the actual start of it. Are these from the Cat of All Occasion range? They are. So obviously these will work if you've got that collection. They will work with any of the backing papers and things that you've got from there. This is brand new, FB3656. It is $9.99 for the full die set and the Forever Code. And I'm spoiling you because you will get on the download, you will actually get 30 sheets on the download. And you will be able to enjoy this collection so much. However, in 2 weeks' time, the price will go back up to its full price, everybody. It is FB3656. Oh, Nikki, your birthday's on the 26th. We're going to have a whole birthday event. Vivette says, Debbie, you need to read Phil's comment about his drink. Where am I? Vivette, it's not whiskey in Debbie's coffee tonight. It's vodka in my Coke. Well, okay, it is. I'm just purely drinking coffee. Where am I? Wendy, I don't know what you put because you're missing an M. And, oh, Mare's birthday is on the 29th. Wow, we're going to have a really big party, aren't we? Okay. How have I missed? Shadia, this item, your order's not... I'll have to check with Jessica if your order's shipped, okay? But remember, this is not coming in to the end of the month. Okay, so I will find out and let you know. Are the papers a download only with the cat dies, please? Are the papers a download only with the cat dies, please? I'm trying to understand what you mean. No, I've just realised. I will show you a collection. Now, I'm just going to show you the other one because we actually have 2. And then we actually have a full collection on as well. Okay, FB3656 is the sitting cat die. However, FB3657 is the dancing cat. We have 2 new cat dies. It is FB3657, and this one's just as adorable. Okay, and we've got it on a special price as well, and this is with the balloons. Don't forget, all these elements can be mixed with your other characters that you can use, and we've done it this way so that the cat itself doesn't have a hat on or doesn't have a dicky bow on. You can add it, and it's so much fun. Donovan says, evening Debbie, everybody. You have the best star sign. I'm a Gemini too, but my birthday is the 9th of June. Well, I'm celebrating my birthday all the way to that weekend, Donovan, because I am actually going to be on Hobby Maker on the 18th of May and also the 6th of June. So there's loads of things going on. Mare's Pot, have you got a match it with the dogs, please? We sold out of that, Mare. If I come across any, I will let you know. I'll make a note of that. But at the moment, we sold out of those a couple of months ago, and we haven't got any in. Okay, where am I with everything? So this is this is FB3657. There is two different ones. We have this one. So this is the one that you can have, even though it's in red, it comes with, as I said, it comes with 30 sheets. So you are going to get the actual, where you got the scenes, you're going to get the toppers, you're going to get the characters, you get them in different colorways, and it comes with a forever code. $9.99 for all that and the dies. We'll put that on. So this one is the actual dancing cat, we've called it, but then you can have the actual sitting cat, which is FB3656. Shadid says, Debbie, I have 6 nieces that have birthdays in May, starting from the 11th. Wow. And Alison says, sorry, I meant, does the crafting sheets come with a die, or are they a download? No, they're a download. It's because these prices are very good, Alison, aren't they? These are dies, okay? I've got a download coming up now. We're going to have a look at it, and then we'll come back to the dies. So essentially, these, when it says match it, for everybody, so everybody knows, match it means they always come with something. Okay, I will always give you a forever code with match its. So we started this when we celebrated 10 years. We started to, can you believe we've been doing forever codes 6 years? I can't. But that's how I remember when we started. We were the first people out there to do forever codes for our dies. And it's now been 6 years since we've done it. Oh, Lorraine says, it's my birthday this weekend. I'm celebrating my new printer. Oh, congratulations. I need a new printer too. Mary's put, hi Debbie, Deb and fellow crafters. Debbie, I'm still waiting for my bunting day as its inspiration. Mary, it's all gone out. That is very weird. And you put, you waiting for the inspiration kit out. No, that definitely has all gone out, Mary. I will investigate further and send you a message tomorrow, and then I'll organise for another one to be sent out to you. So I'm so sorry, but it's definitely all gone out. Right, okay, where was I with everything? Cats, that's where I was. CU281. Okay, if you are looking for CU281, we're gonna bring it up, but let me just explain about. So match it means it's a die, so it matches the artwork. So we'll always send artwork with it, but you always can get extras. So hopefully that makes sense, Alison. Sometimes I will do card kits called match it card kits that are not just a download for people who want physical kits, not just the download option. However, we also do full collections, and this has over 1,000, I think actually this one has over 2,000 printable elements, and this has everything, everybody. And I'm just going to show you some pictures of what you can create with it. So I'll put the top camera on. So if anybody wants papers, more toppers, obviously these will not go with the dies. Let me show you what I mean by that. So can we bring up actually the die itself, please? Yeah, one of the dies. So these are some cards that have been made with some toppers. So can you see this is a topper? Okay, so we do not have the die to cut that out. It is separate. Amanda says, I received 2 of the die set today. How do I send one back? Amanda, can you do me a favour? Can you private message me? Because I don't really understand. You received 2 dies today. Can you please private message me and we'll get you all sorted? And your Christmas trees didn't come with a forever code. They should all come with a forever code. All the new stuff, okay? All the new die sets, the forever codes are written on the back, okay? If you doesn't have anything on the back of the card, there should be a separate piece of paper. Hopefully that makes sense, Amanda, but please private message me and we'll get you all sorted. So if anybody wants, the this one here, Shadia, I did put your bunting die on your invoice, okay, but it was under a different heading. But I'll get you sorted out as well tomorrow, don't worry. I'm just going to write this down. And I'll send you a message. And then Amanda. Amanda, don't forget to private message me and we'll get sorted. Okay, so this is Match It are available. They're not available as a download at the moment, Chris, okay, because the matches haven't come in. So at the moment, you can only order the die. So let me just move that out of the way and put the die on, the image, okay, and then the finished. Can we put 2 images on or not? So as you can see, everybody, okay, this die matches those characters, okay? That's what a match it is. So just to ensure there's no confusion, when you buy the die, you get these characters and you'll get some scenes so you can build a scene with it. However, going back to the CU281, you will get 2,000 printable elements and SVGs, the full collection, to create cards like this. You'll get backing papers, okay? You will get also decoupage. You will get little accents that you can add, okay? All this, it is off the USB key. Oh, well, actually, that's a download. If anybody wants the USB key, let me know. Okay, you get all this. So you can see that this is a different cat than what is on there. That's a different cat. So they are toppers. Hopefully that makes sense to anybody that is not clear. I do 3 different types of things. I do full collections where you've got toppers like this, okay, and backing papers and boxes and bags and different ranges. But then I do match it ranges. So for example, this die will match a circle because it's got match it. So if, for example, here's one, there's a circle, you can actually cut it out with that. And then, okay, I do something called metal dies or essential dies which don't match anything. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let me see where I am with everything. Anna says these are a must for cats lovers. They are fabulous. Thank you. Yes, these are a great range if you want it. CU281. It is jam-packed full of loads and loads of elements. If we have time and we have find it, we'll go to it. But remember, tonight is supposed to be a craft along. Right, the last item that I need to show you before we start our craft along, it is FB3658, and you're all going to love it. And we put it on a special price. FB3658 Magnolia Dreams die set. Look how many dies, everybody, and look at the picture of what you're going to be able to do. 18 dies. Okay, it's a big die set. Let's put the second picture on. Can you zoom in? It is gorgeous. Hi, Carol. Where does time go? Bless you. Is one of the cards in the butterfly box kit the one that opens up both sides you just showed me? I think so. It's a dome card. Can we zoom into this one picture? Look at those, everybody. So this is a die. You will use this so many times, everybody, to build up scenes and to create with the blossom. So much on here. So this is FB3658. So this is a new die set. First come, first serve with this because stock is limited. Yes, Pat, I can see that you want one. You know the quality of these dies, everybody. And you will not... This will come with 32 craft and sheet download. You know, the normal pad that you're used to seeing it. Will you get craft papers with these dies? Yes. However, they are not available yet, which is why I haven't got them. They should be available next week, Mare. Okay, but the dies will come in at the back end of the month. So we'll put the dies back on so you can see it. Magnolia Dreams is one of my absolute favourite ranges, everybody. Although I love the Chateau Rose, this is my second favourite flower. It is a gorgeous collection. Yes, there is blue in it, but there'll be so many different other colours. So this price is held, everybody, for only 2 weeks, and then it will go back up to its original price, okay? So this is FB3658, and it's first come, first serve with it. If you want one, pop it into your comments, and I'll be allocated or add it to the wish list. That is beautiful. What size are the flowers, please? Carol, they start here, go here, and there's one that's this long. When I get it in real life, I tell you what, I'll tell you what, join me on Tuesday, join me next Thursday, and I will print it all off and show you. Yes, that's fine, Mary, I can hold it, no problem. Hi, Penny from Winchester. Yes, of course you can have FB3658. Remember, these will come in at the back end of the month, okay? I'm just showing you, I'm so excited about it. Right, okay, we'll come back to that. Let's put the front camera on and let's do our craft along. So everybody, don't know whether, I know, it's gone so quickly. We're now going to play. We're going to play and have some fun. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you've just joined us, please also let me know. Oh, Jeanette's put my favourite kit too. Wish you had these when I was doing the samples. Oh, Jeanette, don't worry. We'll be making more samples. When they all come in, don't worry. There's so many new things, okay? I'm just getting organised. May, it is our birthday month. So far on tonight's show, we had 6 new products. Okay, but in my head, I only really count them as 3 different types. So there's loads happening throughout May. You are going to enjoy it, okay? So we are going to have a look at gardening, not gardening, sorry. This is from our gorgeous Gatsby garden card making kit we have. And we also have the download. Oh, I can see Rochelle's just joined us just in time. We're about to do the download. And Celine says, bonsoir à tous. I just realised tonight was your live show. I'll have to catch up on tomorrow. Yes, because we're doing a craft along. I'm going to show you how to create this shape. So you do need to get a piece of card. Okay, obviously we'll put the top camera on because we are crafting along together, everybody. If I have any questions, where am I? I can see lots and lots of messages coming through. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to read them all. Susan, is it your birthday? Oh, my birthday is the 19th. Well, happy birthday the 19th. I'm sure you'll be on before then. Right, okay. So you should have, because it's a craft along, I have just, there we go. You should have got those 3 sheets. Need to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. So I printed off, if you wondered what I printed off, oh, I've got ink everywhere, but I have printed it off on my glossy paper. So you can print it off on gloss or you can print it on matte, it doesn't matter. On the sample, it's been matte and layered with blue, but I'm not doing it with that, I'm just doing it as it is. You do need to have a paper trimmer and also a pair of scissors and a scoring tool and a bone folder. Okay, so honestly, it is ridiculous how easy it goes. Oh, Stephen's put my mum is 80 on Sunday. Happy birthday to your mum. Right, if we have a look at all this, everybody, when it comes to the actual technique, you only need one piece of card and you need an extra, just an offcut, because what we're going to do is this. This is how easy this shape is. That's it. See that? And it goes completely flat. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But don't blink, otherwise you'll miss it. So I am using my paper trimmer. Okay. And I am using, Deb, can you tell me what 4.5 centimetres is in inches? Because I don't know, and somebody will ask. Amanda says, I've used the circle die so much, and the Riverbank Moments one. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? I do like the Riverbank Moments as well. So we are going to craft along, everybody. Don't forget, you can download the papers for free. We are creating this gorgeous project. I'm going to show you how to do some top techniques with it. And all I'm doing, everybody, is using a paper trimmer and a white piece of card, and it's 4.5 centimetres. Dave says it's 1 3/4 inches. So for those people that need to know, not in centimetres, it's 1 3/4 of an inch. So essentially what you're doing is you are scoring that 4 times. And what I mean by that, I've got 4.5 centimetres, or what was the other thing again? 1 3/4 inches, and I'm essentially scoring down there. I'm using the channel, whoops, make sure I get it the right place, the channel of my paper trimmer and scoring down there. Then I'm moving down again and lining that up. Thank you, Heba, for putting that on. Hi, Cheryl. Just put good morning, crafting family from Perth, Australia. It's 3 a.m. A bit later. We'll have to watch and catch up, being busy moving house, but getting there. Love to all. Oh, take it easy, Cheryl, and thank you for popping on. Thank you, everybody, for confirming. So it's 4.5 centimetres, okay? And all I'm doing is I'm scoring it 4 times. So I'm literally scoring it down like so, then moving this down to 4.5 and scoring it, and then moving that down to 4.5. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And then all you need to do, everybody, is fold. So I've got 1 2 3, and this is my last one. There we go. Fold. There we go. So once you've actually scored it, where's the other one? Okay, you use your bone folder, and so you end up with this. That was easy. Is everybody so far with me? Thank you, Heba, for putting that on. Marianne says my printer's not working, need a new one, so we'll watch it now and print later. No problem, but at least you can follow with this technique, everybody. So that, I've just done it 4 times to create this. And then this, I've forgotten how big this was. All I've done, there isn't a rule, everybody, but essentially I've made it smaller than my topper. Can you see that? You can make it wider if you want, but essentially what I've done, and the size of it, it is 15 centimetres to be exact, because I've just got an offcut. It is 15.2 centimetres, and I fold it in half. Oh, Sam's put 4.5, 9, 13.5 and 18. Thank you. Terry says, I really like this card shape. Well, I haven't finished yet, so this is going to go on there, and that's going to go on there, and that's going to sit like so, and then that will fold flat. Now, I'm going to show you some top tips of when it comes to backing everything and putting everything in place. All I'm doing, as you can see on here, it looks like I've used, because this is two-tone, so you've got the aqua at the top, the pink at the bottom, and I've used this one on here and backed it. So essentially, what I tend to do is this, everybody. I lay this flat, I turn this over. I know this is all messy. It's because I've used I used an inkjet, so that's why it's on the back like this. But nobody's going to see the back. And then I'm just getting my pen. And then look what I'm doing, everybody. I am just lining that up like so. And then I move, you probably won't be able to see, but then I move it down a little bit. You're literally just marking where you need to cut. And you're marking it. I mean, you could use the whole sheet if you want, but I'm not. I am just marking it, so I've got 4 different sections. There we go. And then put this in here. Okay, let's put this on here. And then simply remember where you started and where you stopped. And what I mean by that, this bit, I'm going to line that up to there. And then put that like so. This one is going there. So you need to make sure you've got them in the right order so you continue the pattern. This one is going in there. These are back in stock. If you haven't got a paper trimmer, I would recommend you put it on your wish list. It's something that I would not live without. I do my scoring and my cutting on this. There we go. That goes there. And then this one, look at this, goes here. So hopefully you're still with me. And then this one, I haven't actually, you can see I've still got the white edge. So this one, and this is how easy this card is to do. I'm then going to just trim the white off one side, like so. There we go. Okay, Chris says, did I hear you say there was a dog match it, as I don't seem to have it? What was it called? It came out last year, Chris. The Match It range, a dog for all occasions. Yes, we did do a dog range. But we sold out, I think, at the back end of the year. At the beginning of the year when we had them on sale. But yes, we don't have any at the moment. We have sold out. So then you get your paper, and you need to make sure that it's the same width or length as that. So I am just going to put a mark there and make sure I get the right width. I don't want it longer. And then one there. And then essentially, everybody, I've now backed everything except for my little section. And what I mean by that is this goes on here. Then take this little excess off, and this goes on this part, like so. So this is all, oops, make sure it's the right way up, like that. And then this bit, you don't necessarily need, oops, you only need to back that bit. Okay, oh, that's come off there. So can you see, everybody, you don't need to back, you only need to back this bit with that paper and this. So all I'm doing, everybody, is doing exactly the same. So you get all your papers ready, okay, and line it up. So simply put that on there. I want a little bit of a border. You can mat and lay if you want. This is a lovely shape. It's so easy to do. Remember, it started off with A4. But you can then make it smaller if you want. And all I'm doing is trimming this down to the size I need. And there we go. Now, have I got any questions with regard to this? I'm going to put this together. You all seem to have gone really quiet. Dave, I need you to have a look at the power. It says I've only got 2% off left. I think it's been pulled out. So hopefully I'm not going to lose you on YouTube. 4 minutes left, it says. Hopefully that's it. Right. I thought I nearly lost everybody on YouTube. My laptop battery cable had come out. Okay, so where are we? You've all gone quiet. So this is going to go on here, and then I'm going to stick that on last. So let's put this together. Amanda says, I'm 56 and it seems to be changing a lot. Found a new crafting family. I love creating cards and I'm getting neat. Well, crafting is fun. Vivette says, I'm making notes. Chris has put gorgeous, thank you. Craft alongs make me laugh. Takes me a day to produce a card. Well, no. I bet you, because you don't know what you're doing. As in, you don't know what shape you're doing first. Not that you don't know what you're doing, Amanda. I didn't mean that. I meant, when it comes to card making, let's put the front camera on a minute. So Amanda knows I'm not saying she would take long. Amanda, what I meant was that normally when people are trying to come up with an idea of a card, it does take longer. But if you know exactly what you're doing, the shape that you're doing, so for example, this shape, you now all know the sizes, you now know how to put it together. If you were doing, I don't know, for example, a fold-back card like this one, it is actually the shape. When it comes to card making, there is 4 steps. The rule of thumb is always decide on the theme first. That's important. Once you know the theme, you then can decide the colour. Okay, because obviously if it's a birthday card for a cousin and aunt, you then automatically know what they want. If you're selling cards, it's a little bit easier, but the rule of thumb if you're selling your cards is do something that you will like, because then you'll find it quicker to do, and also it will sell because of you've actually done the layout. So the next stage after you've figured out the theme and the colour is the shape. So this is just a fold back card, okay? And so then once you know the shape, it's the layout. And there's always a pattern when it comes to card making. And what I might do actually is I might do a separate live on different techniques on actually getting the layouts off. In all the years I've been doing card making, and let me tell you, I've been doing card making since I was 18. You guys can do the maths. I'm not going to tell you how many years that is, okay? But it's a long time. Right, back to this. Kim says, you make it look so simple, so we'll have a go tomorrow. It is simple. The thing to remember, everybody, is getting the right tools. You need to make sure. The only reason it looked like I was doing it so quick was because I scored it, I cut it, I had everything ready, and then it is easy. Except I've just stuck this. I've just done what I said you shouldn't do. Can you see the pattern didn't follow? So that goes on that one. Look, I'm talking too much, everybody. Does that go in there? Yes. Yeah, that goes there. That's the right way. Okay. Yes, Patricia, I will have a special card making technique live. I will figure that out, okay? It's probably going to be on a Tuesday. I might even do it next Tuesday actually and share some top tips on how to get the best shapes. Right, okay. So make sure you number them so you know which one goes. So my patterns follow. It's very important. I mean, this pattern is a continuous, so you need to make sure it follows. Some patterns you don't have to. It is quite straightforward when it comes to it. Look at this. There we go. How lovely is that? So then this is the other bit. And then I am just sticking this bit on here. I'm just using 3-in-1 glue. You can use anything you want to make, as in use a double-sided tape, or you can use any glue. But be careful with the glue. You don't want to put too much on, or sometimes it will warp the paper. And then this is going to go like so, everybody. But I'm not going to stick it until everything else. So I've just showed you how easy it is to do the shape card. You have, obviously these bits were done on those roses, so they can be added later. But you actually have all this and more on here. This is on paper, everybody. I've done it on paper because my printer doesn't print on card. So I just wanted to show you what I tend to do, because I've had a lot of people been asking me about what papers to use. So I am just going to go for this one on here, just very quickly, just for you. Okay. And I'm just going to put this all together. And then this bit as well. This is on paper. So I tend to, you could back the whole sheet if you wanted to, but I'm not going to waste my card. I am just going to back these two. And then, oops, let's get some more glue. Right, okay. Lay this down on here. So this is what I do. If your printer does not take card, everybody, all you need to do is print it on paper and then print on the card. I've got glue everywhere. This is what happens. There we go. I think I need my other one. I always have two on the go. What is the measurement of the small card? You want exact measurements, don't you, Betty? Bear with me. I will get my ruler. Alright. So while that's drying. So, measurements of the small card, Betty, are, what did I say it was? 15 by 2, wasn't it? 15.2 by 12. Okay, but you could make it bigger if you want. So going back to this, if you have the nesting die for this shape, you can use the nesting die, or you can simply just cut it out. So you don't have, for those people that don't have an all singing printer that takes cards, you don't have to worry about it, because all you need to do is back it onto card and then cut round it. As simple as that. And that is all I do. Oh, I don't think this is stuck properly, actually. I thought I stuck it. This is what happens when I don't keep the top on. So bear with me, everybody. You've all been there when the glue doesn't want to work. There we go. Right. Okay, let's do that again. Make sure I'll stick that back into place. Right, where was I? Okay, this is where I was. So make sure you cut it, well, make sure you stick it first and then cut it. So then I have got my topper. But if you have the die, you can then have the die that's going to go on there. And then don't forget, you have all those extra elements. I'm just doing it quickly because time is running on, everybody. I just want to show you how I put this card together. And then you've got the idea of doing the shape. So this is called a treble panel, side panel card. And essentially, I'm just going to put these on here and put it together. Penny, I'm having a problem downloading the papers. Essentially, Penny, the link at the bottom, okay, you should just be able to click on it. It is free. You do think you have to tick your credit card or payment details, but you're not getting charged. It's just the system. If you've never downloaded before, okay? So essentially go through as if you're going to buy it, but it doesn't cost anything, so it's not, you're not going to spend anything with the download. Hopefully that makes sense. If you're still having issues, please let me know and we'll get you sorted out. Okay, so let me show you. So going back to this, I have got my topper that is going on the card, okay? So all I'm doing, I'm sticking, this is going to go on here. So this is going to go like so. So keep the card flat, everybody. And then I need to get my glue. There we go. And then simply put the glue on one side. What is going on with my glue tonight? Okay. There we go. Put the glue on one side. And I'll show you why. So that's going to go on one side, and then it needs to be flat, everybody, in the middle. And that's very important. Anybody else having problems with downloading the papers? Can you let me know? Is everybody okay? So that is straight. This is going to go on there, but you only put in the glue on this bit, because this is going to go up. Bear with me. Make sure you put enough glue so it's going to give you this shape. Make sure you have loads of glue, so it needs to go completely flat. Talk amongst yourselves. I need some tape. If my glue is stuck. See, it happens to me as well, everybody. So what we are going to do is make sure we have this right. So everybody, this will stick there, and you need to make sure you have it so it is just on the bottom. There we go. Okay, everybody seems to think that they've downloaded it fine. I'm having a glue situation, everybody. Always doesn't want to work. Aha! Fixed. Right, everybody. So hopefully, so you can see it on here, everybody. It goes completely flat. I've done it on this stage. Can you see? There we go. So you need to make sure it's flat when you put it on. So that's what I'm doing here. So I've got the glue. Enough on there. Deja vu. Put it down. So you should only put the glue on a couple of sections, so when this folds back onto itself, you'll be fine. There we go. Oh, thank goodness for that. Okay, everybody, so that's how it goes. And then what you do is then you stick this on here, but I'm going to use tape pen because my glue is playing up. So this only puts the glue on this side, everybody. So when this goes completely flat, so this is going to go there. And then my other sentiment's just going to go here, like so. And I'm only putting it on one side. There we go. I definitely need some glue when I go back to the UK. I've run out. See, even I have glue issues. Right, everybody, so did that all make sense? So that's going to go like that, and then you can decorate it by putting that in there, putting that on there. But essentially this is with matte and layering with the blue, or if you just want it as it is, and this stands like that. It's a lovely shape, goes completely flat in an envelope. Okay. Where am I with everything? Oh, I think I'm going to try a beginner's bowling on Saturday. Well, that should be fun. Okay, where are we with everything? Amanda says it looks beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Everybody's loving it. Sorry, Debbie, what size was the small piece of card? 15.2 by 12 centimeters. Yes. Thank you, Sarah, for that. That is right. And Marsh has put the same thing. But remember, you can have it wider if you want it. It's the topper, really. So if you have a smaller topper, you can make that smaller, really. You know, once you get the idea, you can make this card shape smaller. You can make a little one. Have a go, okay? It's a really simple card. Now, very quickly, because time's running on, we have, if you love this collection, we actually have, everybody, this is from Gatsby collection. If you haven't seen this before, it's one of my all-time favorites called Gatsby Garden. And it is, let me give you the number, it is FB3659, is for the card making kit. We put it on offer. Okay, I've got loads of messages coming through. Thank you, everybody. I'll make this for my sister-in-law's birthday on the 24th, Jane's put. Oh, brilliant. Amanda says, such a clever idea with a backing paper and have to put a theme colour, shape and layout on my crafty notes. Brilliant, everybody. It is different. Have a go. Carol says, love the card ship. Must have a give it a go. I have 4 cards to make for birthdays next week. Well, enjoy and have a go at this. FB3659 is the card making kit. So this comes, I will show you a picture of it. If you would like the Gatsby, we've done it on offer at $9.99. Okay. Just to finish off the show, that's what the collection's from. 24 crafting sheets, beautiful. Can we zoom in into the bottom bit, Dave? If you haven't seen this before, you will love it, okay? This is the FB3659. It is the card making kit. And look what you're going to get. You can see all those 24 sheets down there of all the different designs that you can actually create with it. And there's more backing papers. There is even a corner card in there. And there is a slider card. Really a fun collection. FB3659, it is $9.99 instead of $17.99. However, if you want the download, okay, we have a full collection, FB3660, and we actually have it on $12.99 for over 1,500 printable elements, or we do have the USB cover as it is. There is Gatsby Gardens, a beautiful, beautiful range. $8.99 for the download. Maureen says, I have this USB key. It is brilliant. Well, it's gorgeous. Sorry, I was reading 2 emails at the same time. And yes, Penny, you can have that. No problem. FB3659 was the card kit. FB3660, it is the USB key. And we also have it as a download. And yes, it is gorgeous. Patricia says, I had to hunt the download to use a link for FB notification to find it, but no problem downloading it. Oh, brilliant. And I have, don't bear with me because I've got loads of freebies for everybody tonight. There's another link coming up very soon. But talking of gorgeous kits, the next, because this is a dimensional show, and I've showed you how to do this. If you want more dimensional, the last item for tonight, it is FB3661. It is a build a scene Art Deco dimensional download. Look at this, everybody. Gorgeous, gorgeous kit. This is a download, $4.99. You have got corner cards, Art Deco corner cards. You have also got side scene cards in there. If you zoom right down to the bottom, you've got aperture cards in there. And you also have, if you go to the bottom, you'll be able to see that you've got some decoupage in there as well. Really a fun collection. You're going to get all that for $4.99. Wendy said, I did it. A lovely, easy card to do. Oh, brilliant, Wendy. That's brilliant. So, see everybody, doing the craft alongs are fun. Yes, Jen, you can have the USB key. It is a gorgeous collection. We'll put that USB key up again. And it is FB, where are we? I've lost it. FB3660. There you go. It is a USB key, $12.99, and with over 1,500 printable elements. And this is one of my favorite. Look at the colors that you're going to get in there. So much on there. And that is the USB key. However, I've had a couple of people ask me about the, very quickly before we go, the Magnolia Dreams Dicer FB3658. Is it different to the USB key? I think, who asked me that? I saw that message pop up. I'm not too sure if it was Mare or Margaret. Sorry, the pair of you. I just remember seeing an M. I'm so sorry. Oh, Alison, she says, I've never used my printer that I bought 2 years ago. My husband spent over £1,000 buying me a new laptop 5 years ago. Still in a box. I have no idea how to do digital downloads. Oh, Alison, I definitely need to do a show on how to do that. You definitely need to have a go. Okay, everybody's liking the dimensional cards kit. That's brilliant. But going back to this, it is, look at the match it. It's gorgeous. Magnolias are beautiful. So what is different is obviously it's a match it die. And we will be bringing out a new kit to go with it. So it will be totally different than what's on Magnolia Dreams. Of course, the flower isn't, but the flower is independent, and also you can use it for layouts. So that's what's different between this and the full Magnolia collection. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. So everybody, that's the end of the show. If anybody wants, I've just noticed the time, I've gone over. I've been talking too much yet again. You guys keep me so busy. However, there is a couple of things I need to tell you. Thank you for all the messages. Oh, look, Alison. Lorraine has offered to help you if you want to FaceTime. There you go. We're a great crafting community. We'll get you sorted, Alison, with the download. You can't miss out at all these freebies. But you should still get them, okay? Even if you can't use them, you can still actually download them now until you get sorted out. And obviously, if you bought any card making kits from Debbie Moore Designs, they come with forever codes, so you still will be able to access those downloads. Okay. Rochelle says, where are the dies to cut out the toppers? Where are the dies to cut out the toppers? Rochelle, I'm not too sure which one you are on about. Oh, where are they? Oh, all my nesting dies. They're on the website. Can we go to the website or not, Dev? Yeah. We can't actually go to it tonight because of where we are set up, but you can nip over to Debbie Moore Designs, Rochelle, and there's a section in product. If you put in search engine nesting dies, you'll be able to see them all. Okay, right. So let me just recap on a couple of things. We will put that, obviously, that last item, FB3661, which is that beautiful download kit. It is, bear with me, it is coming up at a second. I'm just reading what Edith said. Debbie, what I love about these shows, I very rarely make plain style cards. I use all the sheets but create dimensional styles all the time. Oh, that's wonderful. It's such a lovely thing to hear. But this is a dimensional show, so there's nothing wrong with A4 cards or A5 cards or even 5x7s. Or I'm actually trying to find a card that is a standard card. I don't actually have a standard card. Oh, yes, it's a standard card, but it's not a standard card because it's very dimensional. My point is, with card making, you can try different techniques and find things that you like. And at Debbie Moore Designs, we love to share creativity and inspiration. And this is what these shows are. I always say to you, you don't have to buy. Enjoy the crafting community, enjoy the inspiration. However, tonight's show, I will be giving everybody freebie, but let me just explain for those people who are just new, because there's quite a lot of people that are new tonight. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. It is, if you want to order anything from the show, remember we are a buying and demonstration show, so you can actually put the codes in. If you're watching this on catch up, hello, because you can watch this live and you can watch it on catch up. All you need to do is put the codes into the system. But if this is your first time of ordering, please can you private message me your email address and your postal address. Even if you know you've got a Debbie Moore Designs account, can you just please drop me a message so I can then marry up your name. Just say I'm on YouTube and this is my name on YouTube, or I'm on Facebook and this is my name on Facebook, because sometimes the names don't marry up on our system. And also, if you haven't got a Debbie Moore Designs account, I can set one up. So remember to do that. If you've ordered during the show, please do that. Then tomorrow morning, this show will start to be processed and we'll send you out email invoices. Now, when you actually get your email for the first time, check your spam folder because it might go in there for the first time. But then when you get your email link, you'll be able to click on it, you'll be able to see what you've ordered. You can see what you've ordered. You can add, if you want to add anything from the website, you can do so. If you want to take something off, you can. But if you're not too sure, you can always contact us back and say, Debbie, can you add this or can you take this off? We are with you if you have any questions or queries. But remember, you can pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal. You can even pay by PayPal 3 installments. And our telephone number is 07553 457 168. And I was going to say the office is normally open, but tomorrow morning the office is not open. However, I will be available on email and also on Messenger, and I'll be trying to catch up with everything. So if there's any urgent messages come through, I will try to get that sorted for you. Jessica and Zoe will be back in the office on Monday, and if you leave a message, they will ring you straight back. Our email is at info@DebbieMooreDesigns, and also our messenger is at Debbie Moore Designs. So that's all the T's and C's. There you go. Don't go all the way because we've got to pick some winners. Yes, I can add. SS15 if it's still available to your order, Rochelle. No problem. But we're just catching up with everything. Right. Okay. So we need a drum roll. We've got some winners for tonight's show, and it is. He's getting better, isn't he? The more you practice. We have 2 winners. So over on YouTube, Robin Perez, congratulations. You have won our giveaway. Please make sure you private message me your contact details so we can send you out your gift voucher. Another drum roll, please. And then over on Facebook, Margaret McIntyre, congratulations. You've won your gift voucher for tonight's show. But all of you don't go away, because I've got not just one, I have 2 little gifts for everybody. The first one I gave out on Monday. So some of you have been asking where that is. And that is a little download, and it's a side scene. It was, I think I gave it out on Monday when I announced the winners for the giraffe competition. I gave that out to everybody, but people have been saying they couldn't find the link for an Art Deco free side scene. And the link is going up on YouTube and the link is going up on Facebook. So just click on that and you'll be able to download it. So that's the first gift. Now you're all going to get another gift. So it is birthday month here at Debbie Moore Designs, and to show how much we appreciate every one of you, this week's treasure hunt is even better than last week's treasure hunt, and a lot of you loved last week's treasure hunt. And for those of you who are new and you're wondering what I'm on about, a treasure hunt happens on a Thursday. It's something that we started in lockdown, and it was inspired by my grandfather, who used to do treasure hunts when I was a teenager. When lockdown happened, we thought, well, how can we give back? How can we help and get you inspired? And we started to do treasure hunts for card making kits, and it's stuck. Now we're doing it every Thursday, and it's a way to say thank you for your continued support. However, there is one catch. You have to make something with it. So all you need to remember is 2 things when you do a treasure hunt. It is today's date, which is the 8th of May, and also our discount code for tonight is FB825. You're not going to forget that, are you? Because today is the 8th of May. Remember that code, okay? And then go to Debbie Moore Designs, which is my website. Go into product section, then printable downloads. Now you're all automatically part of my crafting community, my crafting family, and you're automatically a member. It doesn't matter even if this is your first day. Congratulations in joining our crazy community. You are going to love it. But if you go into the members section of the downloads, you will find a kit. I'm not going to tell you what it is, with the 8th of May date on. It will not go, it's not on now, so don't go on tonight, it's not on tomorrow morning. It will go live about lunchtime tomorrow. So you nip over and you hunt for it. You have to hunt for it. No use ringing the office saying you can't find the kit, because we have that all the time. It's fun. Now all you need to do is pop it into your basket. It will have a price on, but don't panic. Put that code in on the actual section on the left. It says, do you have a discount voucher of your out basket? Pop FB825 in and it'll go free. Download it, enjoy it, be creative with it. One catch, please make something with it. Make a card for a neighbour, make a card for a key worker, make cards for charity. Pass on the creativity, pass on the love. If we all did a little bit, the world would be a better place. So please do that and enjoy the weekend full of crafting ability with Debbie Moore Designs. So I'm going to sign off because I have gone on a little bit. Just to remind you that I am going to be on Creating Our Dream Chateau pages on YouTube and Facebook tomorrow with a little live, okay? There is the menu for this coming week. So you can see that tomorrow at 7:30, if you want to see what I'm up to at the Chateau, I am doing a little creativity video there. Then I'm back here on the 13th of May at Chateau Chimay Studios for some more crafting fun and catch up. And then back here on Thursday. And I'm doing canvases next Thursday. I got my dates mixed up. Okay, everybody, I think if I've missed any questions, please put it in the feed. I am going to sign off. I'm going to say have a lovely crafting weekend. Take care, stay safe, God bless you all. And I hope to see you either tomorrow night with our creative video with the Chateau or next Tuesday here at Chateau Chimay Studios with some more crafting fun with Debbie Moore Designs. Bye bye for now.